Alright, bet. So today I just wanted to talk about nudes for dark skin. Growing up, I never really worried about wearing makeup. I never had to worry about nobody in my family wearing makeup. Women in my family didn't wear makeup. There was no mascara, nothing like that. No like foundation, cause that's just wasn't what they were worried about. Honestly, I didn't get introduced to makeup till I was like 20, and then I was like really scared to wear certain colors on my lips, use certain makeup, because I just didn't want to look like a clown. And then the women that I did see growing up, they either look really crusty or it would look really good. And for a long time, I thought that natural makeup look wasn't makeup. I was like, I don't look like that, but with makeup. And like now I know, like they got on a lot of type of makeup. But anyway, so I'm just going to make this video about nudes for dark skin because I would watch a lot of videos growing up when I did start getting into makeup, and a lot of the girls like, oh, I love my nudes, I love my nudes, I love my nudes. And it's like, bitch, I can't wear it. Until I started getting introduced to other makeup artists and YouTubers that actually were my complexion, and they showed different ways of how to wear nudes and what was a nude and stuff like that, and how to make it work for you. But being my complexion, things that are nude or nude colored aren't always my nude. So these are nudes that are for dark skin, that I see as nudes for dark skin. But then I also threw in nudes that like typical pinks and mauve, purpley, pinky colors that are considered brownie nudes that can work for you. So I'm going to start off with the Milani liquid lipstick. This is called a More Matte Lip Cream. I don't know what this color is called. I don't know if it's called a More Matte or what. I don't know, but it's a Milani lip cream. It's called a More Matte. This is a brown, like a shiny brown color. It's more like a it's brown, but it's not like I'm wearing brown lipstick and look like dookie brown. Like, it's a really, really pretty color. If you look, the brown is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's my skin, but better. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I wear it, it doesn't look like I'm just wearing concealer on my lips. Like, it's not that kind of brown. It's a really deep brown with like a red undertone. It gives you like mocha vibes. Like, if you ever think of like all the foundation lines that come out with like the color mocha, this is that color, but it's so pretty. Like it's like kind of reflective. It dries matte, but it has that satin look. Like it's not drying on the lips. It doesn't look crazy. It's really, really pretty. So this is the first. It's called number 19 Covet. See, look, I don't know what the color is, but it's on the bottom. So this is the Milani a More Matte Lip Cream, and it's called Covet. This is the color, and it's like a reddish brown color, but it's more brown than red. It's not like brick red. It's like more, like I said, more brown than red. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, it's so pretty. And this will be considered a nude for dark skin. Like, my complexion, if you see on my hand, I put it on my hand, you barely can even see the shit on my hand because it's my nude. So you're not going to see a lot of like pinky pinks in here. I do have pinks, but it's not really about that. It's about nudes for our melanin. Like, that's going to look nude on us but still look good, if that makes sense. So the next color that I have is a Sephora lip stain. I don't know if this is a lip stain or if it's I don't know. It's a Sephora liquid lip. These are the ones that are like $14 or $16 at Sephora. This is by the Sephora Brand, and this is number 14. This is a purple. So like I said, when I started wearing colors, I was trying to figure out, oh, I like these colors. I love that pink, but it doesn't look right. I love that, but I look crazy. And I learned that purples are a good nude for dark skin. Purples are like our lips but better. So you ever look at a lot of dark skin girls, some of them anyway, not all of them obviously, but dark skin girls do have like purple tones in their lips. Just same way you look at a white person or a lighter person, and you'll see that sometimes their lips are lighter in the middle. for dark skinned girls, our lips are sometimes right in the middle, mine are, but they have like a purple tint to it, and purple just blends seamlessly with the skin. It's like everything is cohesive when you put the purple on. So this purple is really, really pretty. It's like a deep plum type of purple, but it's definitely not scary. It has like a pinky undertone in it, but it's very mild. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't look ridiculous on you. And to make this more nude, I do add the Milani lip color into it if you want to do that, or you can use 0.0, which is one of the other nudes that I'm going to talk about from Colourpop. So this is so pretty by itself, and you can either layer it on and it can be darker, but if you just do one swipe, it's very, very pigmented, but it's like your lips look better. But when you layer it up, you'll be able to also get that deep dark color as well. When it dries a little lighter than it looks in the tube. But like I said, I add the Milani darker brown color onto it, and it looks really, really good. So yeah, so that's my second nude. And then, like I said, I've used 0.0 on top of that color as well. I use 0.0 on top of a lot of colors. I'm going to do swatches on my lips so you can see. And then I also did the combinations of how I like to wear these colors. So 0.0 is like the best invention ever because it's like a muted gray tone color. It's pink. It's a nude pink, but it's more gray than anything. If you put this on a light skin person, depending on how they wear it, it won't really look right. I think this looks amazing on my complexion just because by itself, it just looks like, it looks great. But when you when you put it on, it dries and it looks really plump and it's really matte and it's just so pretty. It's definitely a nude. Like, you wouldn't think like gray, that sounds a mess. You probably look dead, you probably look crazy. And when it swatches kind of bright. But like I said, it dries down a little bit darker. When you put it on your hand, it's like, oh, that's more gray than anything. Like, it's not like dead gray, it's deep gray. So I put this on top of this. I use this as a topper on a lot of different colors to lighten them up. So if I'm not just going for that regular, like my lips look better, like that brown color, but I like this color, I'll lighten it up with 0.0. Like I said, I lighten this up with 0.0 just to get that like center ombre lip type of thing. Like the center looks like lighter than the rest of your lips. So yeah, 0.0 is the bomb. Like, it's really lit. It's only $6 and it's really good. It doesn't crackle, it doesn't ball up in between your lips or anything like that. It's so good. So the next color is a NYX liquid matte, soft matte lip cream. This is the color London. A lot of people talk about London because it's amazing. Like, London is so lit. Like, you put this on your lips and like I said, I'm gonna say my lips look better, but like, you get different ways to have that look. It's like, I put London on if I'm going like a bold eye, or even if I just want to throw something on. London looks really, really good on you without a liner. But like I said, sometimes I wasn't comfortable with wearing brighter colors or even just pinks in general without liner. So sometimes I do layer it with a brown liner, or like I said, I'll just throw this on top of it, like around the edges, and then, you know, blend it all together. And it looks really, really good. But this is a brownie pink. So this is like kind of like 0.0, but instead of, it's the same tone pink, but it's more brown undertone, and then 0.0 is a more gray undertone. So it looks different. If you see it, it dries different too. I don't even know if you can see this on my hand, but it dries a little bit different as well. So yeah. So the next color I'm going to talk about is Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashen. Ashen? Oh, Allison, sorry. Allison. So Allison doesn't look like a typical nude for dark skin color. You look at this and you probably like, oh, I'm going to need a liner, blah, blah, blah. You don't need a liner with this. You can use a liner with this. Obviously, you can do whatever you want to do, but you don't need a liner. Like, you can just put this on and like, oh, I don't have to make it work. I hate that. Like, sometimes you just have to, because everything just isn't for everybody. They try to think, a lot of makeup companies try to put things on a large scale. They're trying to reach a large scale of people, so everything's not going to be specifically tailored to you. But these colors, you don't have to make them work. Like, they work already. They're for you. Anyway, so Allison is a really good color. It's a gray tone pink, but it's more pink than gray. So point zero is more gray with pink. This is more pink with gray. But these are all the same tones of pink. These are all the same shades of pink, but they have different undertones. So point zero so Allison is more pink, and then it has a subtle undertone. And then you have the soft matte lip cream, the London one, which is more brown with the pink tone. The point zero is more gray with the pink tone, but these tones of pink are all the same. I don't really know how to describe them. They're like a mauve like brownie pink, and then they have different undertones in them to give them a slight different look. But they're all really good. Like I said, you get different kinds of nude. The next one is so this is the Kathleen liquid lip in Lolita. So this lip is very, very popular. Everybody talks about it. Everybody raves about it. Everybody and their mom loves fucking Lolita. Like, people just be so obsessed with this color, and it's for a good reason. Lolita is really good because it's a nude for a lot of different people. Like, you'll see the lightest, palest of the palest people wear this color, and it's like, oh, this is a good color. And then you'll see me wear this. First I thought, like, that's not gonna work for me. It's just working for her over there. It ain't gonna work for me. Like, you'll see somebody say something like, I wasn't hyped about it, but when I did finally try it at the store, it's just so pretty. I swatched it on my hand. It's a more purpley brown pink. Like, these are, like I said, these are all kind of the same purpley mauve pink colors, but then they just have different undertones. This has like a more like blood brown undertone. I don't know how to explain these colors. Like, it's weird to explain, but it's basically like I took Allison and put it with this Milani color as the undertone, and then I got this. Like, it's just so pretty on your lips. You definitely don't need a liner with this. You don't have to make it work, and then you can build it up. So just like I said with the Sephora cream, the Sephora liquid lip, you can put it on your lips with one swatch, and then it'll be your nude. But then you can build it up with layers, and it won't crumble, it won't smear, it won't get messy, and you can make it look like a bolder color. But you still won't need a liner. If you're not comfortable, then just use a brown liner. But you really don't need to. Like, none of these you need a liner. You don't need to make it work for you, like I said before. So the last one that I'm going to talk about is Hennyways. So this is a Colourpop collection collab with Ellarie. All of her liquid lips from Colourpop are really, really good. Like I said, I already mentioned point zero. This is a KathleenLights collaboration color. But Hennyways is another brown color, but they're different. I promise. Like, this is a brown that's like more. I have it on my lips right now, but I put lip gloss on it because this is the last color I swatched on my lips, and after that, like, my lips were dry, so I put a lip gloss on top of it. But this color I got on my lips right now, and then I put point zero on in the middle. But I did different combinations to show you how it looks. If you look at the color, when you put it on your hand, it's different from this other brown in the way that it's more dookie brown. It's a dookie brown, and if you know what Henny is, like Hennessy, that's where this comes from. Like Hennyways or anything can happen, those type of things. That's where the names come from. But it looks like that nasty, I'm gonna throw up brown liquor brand. Like, it just does. But when you put it on your lips, chocolate skin, the highly melanated, it's so popping. Like, you just like, because when you wear bold lips, brown is considered a bold lip, but on us it's nude because we are brown. Like, obviously, duh. But when you put this on your lips, it just looks so pretty. It just gives you like this deep Vandy nude color. So it's like, you're not like, I don't like the concealer lips looking colors. If you're not careful, point zero and London can be concealer lips looking colors. You just have to put it on the right way. You have to make it, not make it work, you have to mix and match it and get it to blend in with your skin. Makeup is about blending. But yeah, so Hennyways is so pretty. $6 again from Colourpop. Doesn't crumble, and it lasts all fucking day. Like, in the hot sun, I was drinking stuff. not today, I was drinking stuff, but like when I did wear it out, I was drinking stuff. I had like chips and other different stuff, and it just lasted all day. But these are really good nudes for dark skin, I believe so. So if you want to try these out, I would really highly suggest. They're really affordable. Only ones that you'll probably run into are high price is these three. Like I said, the Allison from Anastasia. These are $20, $18, I think, or how much are these? They're like $20. I don't know. All these are around $20. These three. So the Sephora one is like a little less than $20. And these are at least $20, I think. $18 to $20, one of them. The Lolita and the Allison from Anastasia. But all of these are really, really pretty. If you can tell, these are definitely lit for any weather. Like, you can wear nudes in summer, spring, fall, all you want, and it won't really matter. Nudes are your best friend, and when you just starting to get into, if you're just starting to get into makeup and you're a beginner and you just don't want to go like start randomly one day, you just show up to school with makeup on and you look crazy, it's like you feel weird, you feel really subconscious. So I just hope that this video helps somebody that was in my shoes before, and just make them feel a little more confident about trying different colors and different nudes and gave a better understanding of what nude would be for your skin complexion. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.
No sé qué tiene.